Hey guys, Tony George on a Hump Day update. Free college basketball play coming your way, Big 12 style. Let's try the Big 12 again. Last night our free pick did not come in. What we're going to do is we're going to give you the free plays right up front in these videos moving forward. And if you want to stick around, I'll tell you what's going on at DocSports.com at the end of the video instead of putting up the daily stuff at the beginning of the video. So that's just we're going to redo how we do these videos a little bit and give you the free stuff right up front. Of course, last night in the Kansas State game, wow, I did not see Kansas scoring 102 points, especially with Baylor on deck on Saturday. So didn't get the cover there with the big number, and Kansas State decided they wanted to try and run the floor with Kansas, and bad coaching decision by Bruce Weber, and they paid for it with a serious butt whipping there in Lawrence last night. So let's go here to tonight's game between Iowa State and West Virginia. And, you know, West Virginia, I didn't think I'd see a Bob Huggins coach team this bad, ever. This is a bad basketball team. It really is. They're 1-8 on the road. They're 2-8 ATS their last 10, and they're 1-9 straight up their last 10 games. And ironically, the only win that they had was a 79-63 blowout win against Iowa State, who they play tonight in Hilton Coliseum there in Ames, Iowa. And I can tell you, I've been to this arena at least 20 times over the years. When I was working in Lincoln, Nebraska for a local ESPN affiliate and this, that, and the other, and covered the Huskers and covered some other games in there as well. Just not when Nebraska played them. But nonetheless, this is a snake pit to play in. It is a very, very strong home floor. And what's interesting about this game is, you know, West Virginia played Monday and got beat up by TCU, and now they got to turn around one day later basically and play Iowa State. And Iowa State's had a full 3 days rest. But Iowa State's nothing to brag about right now. You know, they're 13-4 at home. They're tough in here. West Virginia, I think, is now, 3-10 or 3-11 in conference play? A Bob Huggins coach team. In conference play, he's got 3 wins. In late February, do you think you'd ever see that? No doubt Isaiah Brockington's the best player on the floor tonight for Iowa State, and they're at home avenging a loss, and it looks easy, very easy, to lay the 5 here. 2.5 first half line, maybe that. But if you take a look at Iowa State recently, they have not been playing well offensively. As a matter of fact, instead of points per game, and I'll pull some things up here as we discuss this game. If you look at points per game, their last 5, Iowa State's offense is scoring 60 a game. 30 in the first half, 29 in the second half. That's 4 points off their season average, and offensively, West Virginia is 7 points off their season average. These are last 5-game averages, guys. Do I think Iowa State can win this game? Yeah, I do. But what intrigues me more is the total. These two teams, Iowa State is dead last in offensive efficiency, rated by KenPom, in the Big 12. West Virginia is third from last in offensive efficiency. Possessions per game, stuff like that, the pace of play, very slow, always is. One thing about Bob Huggins, even though his team's bad, they're very deliberate. That's how they operate here. I like the under 132.5 tonight. First time around, the total was 129.5. I think that game was an anomaly. Iowa State only scored 63. It wouldn't surprise me now if that's what they scored again in a winning effort. I'm not willing to lay 5 with a team that's scoring 60 points a game, no matter how bad West Virginia is right now. I'm just not going to do it. It's that time of year. Just crazy things happen this time of year. I'll take the under 132.5. Iowa State tonight taking on West Virginia. We've got a 2-pack tonight in college basketball over at DocSports.com. We got a free $60, the link in the description below. We'll park it in your account. You can test out me or any other guys on the site at absolutely no obligation and absolutely no cost just by clicking that link in the description below. We'll fire back up with the PGA and the NBA tomorrow. And also today, Scott Spreitzer and I, let me pull out the script for you. Been working on it. One of these cards right here. Scott Spreitzer and I are doing the Doc Sports 8 and 8. We're going to be talking some season win total issues in the NBA. We're going to be talking about some second half futures in the NBA. We're also going to be breaking down Kansas and Baylor. Big game this weekend in the Big 12. Another big game in the two big games in the SEC we're going to talk about. In advance of the games, these are Saturday games. Kentucky's at Arkansas. Hello. And Auburn at Tennessee. Those are the games and the picks we're going to be talking about and giving you from Red Rock Sportsbook right here, courtesy of Stations Casino in Las Vegas. That'll be up later today, so be sure and tune into that. Best of luck here on Wednesday.